So good morning students. Today we are going to start with exercise 2.2 question number 1 linear equation one variable. I hope till this point the things that I have taught you are clear to you. If you have any doubt, any sort of query, you can ask me in the Zoom session or any other later session. And one more thing, you all need to watch these videos that we are uploading for you on the Ursel, as well as you need to submit your worksheet, and also you need to attend the Zoom sessions also. Okay. Now without wasting any more time, we will start question number 1. And the question number 1 says is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, let's say you have a number, and first you need to subtract 1 by 2 from that number, and then the result need to be multiplied by 1 by 2, and then the overall result will be 1 by 8. In a very simple words, see बेटा, लेट्स से आपके पास एक नंबर है, लेट्स से n और x, कुछ भी आप मान सकते हैं. उसके बाद आपने क्या किया, 1 by 2 को पहले आपने x से सब्ट्रैक्ट किया. लेट्स से आपने मान लिया कि लेट अ नंबर बी x. देन 1 by 2 को आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे किससे, x से. देन जो रिजल्ट आया उस रिजल्ट को आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 1 by 2 से, एंड देन जो ओवरऑल रिजल्ट आएगा बेटा वो आएगा आपके पास 1 by 8. सो दीज वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. आई मीन you cannot mug up these questions. Okay, so try to learn the concept of word problem. Now I'll tell you how to solve this question. Read line by line. Okay, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, but what is that number? So let's say, let the number be x. Let's say the number be x. Now if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, so this is the number, and now you just need to subtract 1 by 2. So first you need to subtract 1 by 2 from the number. So first you just need to subtract 1 by 2 from the number. So if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, okay, and multiply the result by 1 by 2. Now this is the result. Now you just need to multiply 1 by 2. Now you just multiplied, so you just multiplied the result by 1 by 2, and if you subtract, so I just underline the statements as per the mathematical expressions. Okay, so subtract 1 by 2 from a number x, and then you just multiply the result by 1 by 2. Okay, now the overall result will be, you will get 1 by 8. So this is the mathematical expression for this word problem. So this is very important for you all to understand how to make these equations by reading the statement. So statement को read करके आप कैसे इस equation को form करेंगे बेटा, ये important part है. Okay, now I think this is easy for you to solve because exercise 1 2.1 is completely based on the solving of these equations, right? Now I have 1 by 2 x minus 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 8. Now let's multiply using distributive property. X upon 1 into 1 by 2, then minus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 8. I think this point, up to this point, everything is clear to you all, right? Now now 1 by 2, now I can write x into 1 is x, 2 ones are 2, minus 1 upon 4 is equals to 1 upon 8. Okay, now what is the LCM of 2 and 4? The LCM of 2 and 4 will be 4. 2 2s are 4 into numerator, which is equals to x, minus 4 1s are 4 into numerator is equals to 1 upon 8. 2x minus 2 divided by 4 is equals to 1 upon 8. Just cross multiply these two values. So 2x minus 2 is equals to 4 into 1, and here is 8. 8 2s are 16, 2 8s are 16, and 4 ones are 4. 16x is equals to 4 plus 16. So x is equals to 20 upon 16. 4 4s are 60 and 4 5s are 20. So the required number is 5 upon 4, and this is your answer. Please note it down fast. So I think this thing is clear to you all. So first you let a number be x, then you just subtract 1 by 2 from x, then the result is multiplied by 1 by 2 as given in the question, and the whole result is equals to 1 upon 8. You just use distributive property, 1 by 2 into x and 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So x by 2 and 1 by 4 is equals to 1 by 8. Then you just take the LCM of 2 and 4 here. So the LCM is 4. 2 2s are 4 into x, so 2x. 4 1s are 4 and 1. Okay. So 2x minus 1 upon 4 is equals to 1 upon 8. You can just cross multiply these two values using cross multiplication. So 8 2s are 16x, 8 1s are 8 and 4 1s are 4. So 16x is equals to 8 plus 4 12. So x is equals to 12 upon 16, that is 3 upon 4. Any doubt in this? So the required number is x, and which is equals to 3 upon 4. So please note it down fast, and if you have any doubt in this question you can ask me in the Zoom session. Okay. Okay students, now the question number 2 is for your homework. I'll explain you question number 3, and if any student is not able to solve question number 2, then he or she can ask me in the Zoom session. Okay, no need to worry about it. Now the third question says is the base of an isosceles triangle. Now what is isosceles triangle? Now the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeters. Okay, the perimeter of the triangle is 4 2 by 15 centimeter. It's a mixed fraction. Which what is the length of the either of the remaining equal side? Now before solving this question, we must learn what is an isosceles triangle. So this is an isosceles triangle where this side and this side are equal, where these two sides are equal. So isosceles triangle, ठीक है ना, two sides are equal, two sides are equal, or you can say any two sides are equal. Let's say this is x, then this is also x, and this is the base, and this is the base of this isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle is a triangle having two equal sides, and these two equal sides and the angles opposite to these two sides are also equal, though it is not required in this case, but I am just giving you an additional information about the isosceles triangle. And this is the base of an isosceles triangle. Okay, and let's say the base is equals to y. Now base of an isosceles triangle is given. Okay, so you can write base, let's say y is equals to 4 upon 3 centimeters. Perimeter, so perimeter is nothing but the outer periphery, right? So let's say you start from this point. Now how much distance you covered, and you just you start from this point and just you just need to return to this point again. So if you start from this point, first you travel this length y, then you travel x, then you again travel x. So what is the perimeter in this case? So you will say y plus x, or you can say the boundary. Perimeter is nothing but the boundary of this triangle. So perimeter of an isosceles triangle is nothing but its boundary. So the total length is y, then you travel x, then you again travel x, and you return to the original position, right? Now the perimeter is given 4 2 by 15, which can also be written as 4 into 15 plus 2 divided by 15. Because this is in a mixed fraction, so 15 into 4 plus 2, which is equals to 62. Okay, is equals to y we need to find, and the y is given 4 upon 3, and we just need to find what is the value of x. Is this simple now? So 15 into 4 plus 2, so 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6, so 60 plus 2 62 divided by 15 is equals to 4 by 3 plus 2x divided by 1. Any doubt? Now 62 divided by 15 minus 4 by 3, I just transpose this value in the LHS, is equals to 2x divided by 1. Now I'll explain this question here. Now 15 and 3, the LCM of 15 and 3 will be 15. 15 ones are 15 into 62, 3 5s are 15 into 4 is equals to 2x divided by 1. Now 62 minus 20 divided by 15 equals to 2x divided by 1, right? Now 62 minus 20 is equals to 42 divided by 15 is equals to 2x divided by 1. So you just need to cross multiply 2 with 15. So what you will get? 42 divided by 15 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21. So the value of x is equals to 7 upon 5 centimeters. So this is your answer. Please note it down fast. So simple basic calculation is involved in this question. Please note it down fast, or you can write this answer in mixed fraction like this. X is equals to 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5 plus 2 centimeters. This is the another way of representation of 7 upon 5. Okay, I think I should rub this. Now see, the next question is, question number 4 is for your homework. Now question number 5. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. So you have, let's say, two numbers and the ratio is given 5:3. उनका ratio given है आपको दो numbers का 5:3. Okay. Now if they differ by 18 and the difference of these two numbers is 18, what are the numbers? वो numbers क्या होंगे? बहुत easy question है बेटा. I'll explain you first. Okay, how to solve this question. Two numbers are given in the ratio 5:3. Okay. So बेटा एक सिंपल सा लॉजिक है, एक सिंपल सा कॉन्सेप्ट है रिलेटेड टू रेशियोज. ठीक है, देयर इज वन टॉपिक रेशियो एंड प्रपोर्शन. सो देयर इज अ बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट रिलेटेड टू रेशियो एंड प्रपोर्शन. आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू. इफ two numbers are in the ratio x1 is to x2. ओके बेटा, आपके पास कोई दो नंबर्स हैं और वो रेशियो में है x1 by x2. यू कैन रिप्रेजेंट लाइक दिस और यू कैन रिप्रेजेंट लाइक दिस, x1 upon x2. ठीक है बेटा, अगर कोई भी दो नंबर आपके पास हैं और वो किसी रेशियो में है, सो यू कैन सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई अ कांस्टेंट k विद दीज टू वैल्यूज. अगर बेटा मैं इसके साथ एक k और इसके साथ भी एक k कांस्टेंट मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूं, तो क्या रेशियो पे कोई फर्क पड़ेगा? इफ आई मल्टीप्लाई k विद द न्यूमरेटर एंड k विद द डिनोमिनेटर, डू यू थिंक देयर इज एनी चेंज इन द रेशियो, इन द अर्लियर रेशियो? नो, देयर विल बी नो चेंज. द रीज़न इज के वन जा के, कैंसल आउट हो जाएगा के, राइट. सो रेशो में एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, आप बिल्कुल आप दिमाग पे सेट कर सकते हैं कि इफ़ यू हैव एनी रेशो यू कैन मल्टीप्लाई के एंड के विद बोथ टू नंबर्स. ओके, so I just use this concept in this question. So this is the basic concept of ratio and proportion. Okay, now see the question. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. So two numbers 5:3. So can I simply write into k, right? So I just multiply k with 5, so I just multiply k with 5 and k with 3. Any doubt in this? If I just cancel out k and k, again I'll get the same ratio. अगर मैं k से k को cancel कर भी देता हूँ, still I'll get my ratio as it is 5/3. Okay, but k multiply करने से आपने बोला सर ऐसा क्या हुआ? Why we are multiplying k? The reason is, बेटा I don't know what two numbers I have. Let's say मैंने यहाँ पे कहा let's say I have two numbers n1 upon n2. लेट्स से मेरे पास एक नंबर बेटा n1 रहा होगा, एक नंबर n2 रहा होगा. मैं स्टार्टिंग से लिख रहा हूँ. लेट्स से n1 अपॉन n2 बेटा अगर मैं लिखता 5/3. सो व्हाट यू विल से दैट सर n1 इज इक्वल्स टू 5 एंड n2 इज इक्वल्स टू 3. इट इज़ नॉट करेक्ट because you don't know what is the what is the factor which is multiplied with 5 and 3. So in that case बेटा अगर आपको रेशो में दिया है n1 upon n2 equals to 5/3, you can not write n1 equals to 5, n2 equals to 3. The correct way of representation is you can simply multiply k with 5, k with 3. Now you can simply write n1 is equals to 5k and n2 is equals to 3k. So these are the two numbers. So 5k and 3k. So these are the two numbers you have. Now which one is greater? n1 is greater than n2. Any doubt in this? So two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. So the first number is 5/k and the other number is 3/k, and both are in the same variable k and k. Now which one is greater? 5k is greater than 3k. Now in the second statement what the question says is if they differ by 18, if the difference of these two numbers is equals to 18, what does this mean is 5k minus 3k is equals to 18. बेटा कोई ऐसा स्टूडेंट तो नहीं है जो कि ये सोच रहा है कि सर हम इसको ऐसे लिख सकते हैं 3k minus 5k is equals to 18. बेटा ये रॉन्ग हो जाएगा. रीज़न इज ऑब्वियसली आप बड़ी वैल्यू से छोटी वैल्यू को ही आप सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे. यू जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई स्मॉलर वैल्यू बाय द ग्रेटर वैल्यू, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई यू कैन नॉट राइट दिस 3k minus 5k is equals to 18. This is wrong. The correct is 5k minus 3k is equals to 18. This is correct. The reason is the greater value is 5k and the smaller value is 3k. So 5k minus 3k is equals to 18. This is wrong. That's why I've just written both the statements. No need to confuse in this. This is wrong. This is right. Now 5k minus 2k, 5k minus 3k is equals to 2k is equals to 18. So k is equals to 18 divided by 2, which is equals to 9. So the value of k is equals to 9. Any doubt? So the value of k is equals to 9. Now you have two numbers, one is 5k and the other is 3k. Now you can write first number is equals to 5k, which can be written as 5 into 9, which is equals to 45, and the second number is 3k, which is equals to 3 into 9, 9 3s are 27. So the first number is 45 and the second number is 27, and you can even verify your answer. How? You can even verify your answer. See, what is given in the question that the ratio that these two numbers are in the ratio of 5:3. Now you can check 45/27, 9 3s are 27, 9 5s are 45, 5:3. अब देखिए बेटा यहाँ पे मैं इसको ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ क्या, 5 × 9/3 × 9 लिख सकता हूँ बेटा, बिल्कुल लिख सकता हूँ. यही रीज़न था बेटा यहाँ पे मैंने क्यों बोला आपको वाई वी कैन नॉट राइट n1 = 5 n2 = 3, बिकॉज बेटा उसके साथ एक मल्टीप्लीकेशन में कोई फैक्टर होगा एंड द फैक्टर इज 9. सो ये रीज़न है कि n1 कैन नॉट बी इक्वल्स टू 5, n2 इज नॉट कैन नॉट बी इक्वल्स टू 3. यू कैन राइट n1 = 5k, n2 = 3k, because you are considering here that factor also, this 9. I think this thing is clear to you all. बेटा मैं ये तो नहीं बोलूँगा कि 100% आपको आ गया, बट एटलीस्ट अगर 20 या 25% भी ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट आ रहा है, दैट मीन्स इट्स ओके. नाउ so from here you can just verify that the ratio is 5/3. Now the difference is 18. Okay, you can check 45 minus 27, so 15 - 7 8, 3 - 2 1. Okay, it's 18. So बेटा यहाँ से वेरीफाई भी हो गया that our answer is correct. Okay, so please note it down fast. These word problems are very important for you all to learn the concept of word problem. So these two are the answers, right? So what are the numbers? 45 and 27. Please note it down fast. So this is all for the day. Try rest of the questions also. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the Zoom session or any other later session. But I just again remind you, watch those videos that we are uploading in the Ursel, as well as you need to submit your homework, and you also need to attend your Zoom sessions for asking your doubts, for your queries, okay? Because your exams are on the cards now. Okay, so till the time, thank you students.